That is Transformers Headmaster's Weirdwolf inside the packaging. Got a cool picture in the back. Got the stats for the character. Side of the box, some cool images. But yeah, this box is pretty nice. Love the artwork, love the old style. I know this is a G1 style. Let's crack them out of the box and see what we got. How you guys doing? This is going to be a review of Transformers Headmaster's Weirdwolf. This is straight out of the packaging. This is definitely a reissue that I found at a Ross about sometime last week. So they've been doing reissues ever since then. I think it looks pretty good. I didn't have the original one, but I know that it had different colors. I know the green was a little bit different. Either way, you know, whatever your preference is, it still looks good. I think it still looks good. He has a little metallic in the mouth. I know the original one didn't have it. So that's pretty good. Looks nice. I have his cannon on the top, which you can also detach and use it as his handgun in robot form. And here's the Headmaster. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me get the focus right. See that? It's pretty good. His face is all painted in red, white, green. Okay. His articulation in robot mode is pretty decent. He can actually rotate the neck. He's got a neck swivel. The mouth opens and closes. So that's pretty good. His legs move all the way around. Articulation all the way around. You can actually put the Headmaster inside the back. It's kind of like a cockpit. You have to like put it like right here. And if you put him, get that head straightened out. You see he fits in there perfectly, which is kind of cool. Push it in. Close the top. I do feel like his joints are a little loose. They're not as tight, but they're pretty good. They're decent. Not the greatest, not perfect. They do the job. I really like the way they did the little missile details here. And I know the old one had it too, but you know, for a figure that's supposed to be from an older era, it's it looks good still. It really does. This is his tail. Also can be used as a sword, which is cool. Goes in there. So that's pretty cool. Weirdwolf. I really like the stickers that they put on the sides here and here, And there's the Decepticon emblem right there. I don't know if you guys can see. Decepticon emblem. It's pretty good. The little stickers right there on the sides. And he has it down on his chest underneath, which I think looks really good. Always been a fan of that purple for the Decepticons. It's great. Okay, let's go into his transformation. We'll go ahead and take out the Headmaster. Just be careful when you open this right here, because the plastic here feels a little flimsy, so just be very careful, guys, when you open it and close it. But yeah, otherwise, pop the head back, bring the feet down. And these right here tend to pop out sometimes when you open it up. The little pegs in there, they're not the tightest. So if you put a little too much pressure, they pop out, but they won't break. I feel they're fine. You just gotta pop them back in every now and then, or it could just be my copy only. So and then I think only transfer. Oh, here we go. The chest opens up. Yeah, this right here is really well detailed as well. I like this little piece right here. It opens so that you can have a little leverage when you're transforming him to press the body out right here, so that when you push it up, it goes in there, clicks, and then that's how it looks in the front. Let me make sure you guys can see that good. And then when you transform him back, you press here and it pops out from here, so that you don't have to worry about struggling. You twist the wrist, the arms, forearms. And then these little pockets right here tend to get a little stuck. Sometimes they're a little tight. Then you have to use your fingernail right on this piece right here. Right there. Let's pull it out. This one really gets stuck on me sometimes. There you go. Nail hurt a bit, but it's okay. Same thing there. Hear that loud click. Okay, and then he's all transformed right there. His legs, his body. All he needs now. Okay, and there he is, all transformed. I really like the way that these colors worked out on him. They worked out pretty good. Colors on both versions look great. I think they both look good. But I definitely like the colors on this version better. There's the side. And very little. I like the way the wolf's head hangs to the back right there. It's pretty nice. And these legs here work perfectly for stability. Matter of fact, forgot to turn these around. Sorry about that. There you go. And now we got to put the Headmaster on there. So it's pretty simple. You just legs. Also, another thing on my copy, I feel like the peg or the cavity was very loose, so that whenever I put the Headmaster, the head in, it wouldn't grab it as well. It wasn't in a snug fit. So whenever I touched it like that, or or like barely try to move it, it would pop out easily. So definitely, mine was definitely a little looser. If you guys don't mind, this is my preference. This is something I did to fix it, but I put a little bit of super glue on the inside so that when I put the headmaster in, it's a snug fit. And it is. I can turn it without it popping out too much. So that worked out great. Looks pretty good, right? I like the red on his face. It's an excellent contrast to the rest of the body. Here's his tail. Pretty good detail on the tail too. And it's pretty sturdy plastic. I like that. So you go ahead and pop it in there. And then the gun. You do have to be careful with the gun because it doesn't go all the way in. I think it's the design of it. There's a little part that sticks out on the plastic. I don't know if you guys can see it on the side, but you can't push it. If you push it all the way in, it's gonna end up a little off. So you have to leave it a little, not all the way in, but yeah, looks pretty good, right? I like it. Good version, good reissue. Can't complain. Now let's check out the articulation. All right, so for the feet, there's definitely swivel. Not a lot, but definitely does the job. Goes that much, that much. Oh, there's that foot I told you guys about. Definitely moves back and forth a bit. It's good. Knees can go up that much. It actually has waist swivel. Pretty decent. Sometimes this right here will get in the way, so it will be limited on how much swivel you get. Just keep that in mind, guys. But otherwise, it does have decent swivel. The arms, they definitely rotate. Make sure you guys can see that a little bit better. There you go. Definitely swivel on the bicep, which is pretty good. Full 360. There's no wrist swivel, but that's okay. It's an older type, and we know nowadays not every transformer has wrist swivel. So, and then his neck, of course, can go left and right, all around. Can turn it all the way around. He looks up slightly, not much, very little. But like I said, it's good enough. It would have been nice if they did give it a little more movement up and down, but you know, what can you do? So yeah, that's Weirdwolf right there. And he looks great. Like I said, the articulation is pretty decent for the most part for a G1. It's really decent. I'm used to more the newer Transformers, but yeah, I didn't really have any of the old ones. I have a lot of the newer ones nowadays. but it's a good figure. I like it. All right, until then, see you guys next time. All right. And that's the review for Weirdwolf Transformers Headmasters. This is a reissue. And just to reiterate, I found this at a Ross about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, more or less. Might be off in a few days. But yeah, I got them for, it was like $8.99. So I don't know if it's every Ross, but you know, if you guys are interested in this guy, you guys should check, you know, your local Ross. But yeah. Thank you so much. You guys take it easy, have a good one, and see you next time.